So he drove you nuts.
Well, you don't drive me nuts anymore.
Everybody drove you nuts. What is it, Richard? How dare you interrupt my interview?
Well, first off, I want to say I'm a huge heavy metal fan, and being in the same room with you, you're like my god.
Richard works for us, and Richard, by the way, is one of the most accomplished heavy metal drummers. He used to be in a band called Iced Earth and stuff, but he quit to come work with me. That shows you how good he was.
And I was wanting to say to Sharon, too, she is the best advertisement ever for plastic surgery. I'm watching the monitor back there. She looks like a young Carmen Electra.
Yeah.
I think she could be her own daughter at this point.
Yeah.
I'd bang her.
Thank you.
And I had a quick question. There was a controversy at last year's Ozzfest between you guys and Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's right.
Have you talked to, like, Bruce Dickinson since then, or did all that get cleared up?
What was the controversy? I don't know about this crap.
We talked about it.
We did? What was it? What happened, Sharon?
Well, we've known those guys since the 80s, and we offered them the show. They were getting paid $185,000 a night. We treated them, everything they wanted, they got.
$185,000 a night?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
generous. They would
generous.
go on stage, and Bruce Dickinson each night would slag Ozzy.
Yes.
Say really disrespectful things about
Ozzy?
About Ozzy, and Ozzy's the schmuck that's paying him. So I'm thinking to myself, let it go on. Just carry on, you little shit.
Ozzy, did it bother you that they were saying this stuff?
I didn't listen. I didn't want to know because I'm getting myself prepped for my show, you know.
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him.
Wow.
So on the last
I'm glad you
night,
didn't tell Ozzy.
No.
Thank God you protect him.
So
what does he need that crap
He
for?
doesn't need it. So on the last night in L.A., where they think, oh, they're in L.A., man, they're cool, they're really cool, I got 200 Hispanic kids, loaded them with eggs, they had peanut butter. They fucking pelted the shit out of them.
Out of Iron Maiden.
Yes, and then I went on stage and I said, look, don't fuck with us. Don't be disrespectful. Don't fuck with us. This is what you get.
How
Now
do you,
get the fuck off my stage.
I got to applaud you for that. How do you organize that kind of movement to get all these Hispanics together? Where do you go? Do you hire them off like a picnic?
No, I know.
Of a truck?
She's got a big truck at the San Diego border. She's got a turtle from fucking San Diego.
I'm going to tell you something.
Like, really, to put together, you came up with a plan. You said, let's throw eggs at Iron Maiden. I like the plan.
I must say at this point, it was nothing whatsoever to do with me. I didn't know it was
You had no idea.
No,
I don't condone that. I think, I said, in actual fact, don't put them on the tour, Sharon, because they are fucking trouble. Big time trouble. Nobody would listen to me.
How did you know they were trouble?
Because I've been around as long as I have.
Right. You know all these guys.
Yeah, and I just...
Why did they have a problem with Ozzy?
Jealous.
That's true.
Jealous.
You got it. I mean, you've done it all.
Jealous, they support the singer of Iron Maiden. If he was to walk in here right now, you wouldn't know him, would you?
And in actual fact, the bass player on that particular gig came to my trailer, and he didn't. And he's trying to tell me something like, "You'll have to excuse Bruce," and I go, "What the hell are you on about?" I don't even know what you're apologising for. I don't even listen to yours. I said, I'm an old time. I just want to get my fucking show over and go home.
That's right. That pisses them off even more.
Right,
that you don't even care.
know.
You don't even know.
No.
How did you organize these Hispanics to get together to throw eggs at Iron
I
Maiden?
had them all backstage. I gave them the cue.
Where do you meet them to get them?
They were back in my office backstage.
No, but
wait a
how did you
second.
gather them? Where did they come from?
Okay, there
Mexico.
was about...
There's a website, renthispanics.com.
Yeah, I mean, really, you have to pay them, you have to organize them. It's a big
there was about
thing.
20 of them who were actually from the hospital that treated me for my cancer that I kept in touch with.
The local loony.
You got to bring a loony bin.
I did.
Where they got their overdosed on acid.
Did you meet him that night when you OD'd? Listen to me. You're telling me when you were in the hospital for cancer, you met Hispanics there.
So many Hispanics. I keep in touch.
That's where their hideout is when they come to the tunnel.
No, you don't understand.
They all had big bales of white powder.
And And you're telling me you called them
They
up?
always have tickets to come to see Ozzy's show, ever since I met them.
You
They
have
were
their
people
numbers in a
who-
Rolodex. You call them and invite them.
They call me.
And you
I
called the
call them.
Hispanics, these 25, and said, listen, bring 100 couple of your friends
Yeah.
and bring eggs and let's go.
And also there were some surfers, friends of the kids, loads of young surfers from Malibu that came.
It sounds like a fucking Zuma beach.
Listen, the thing is, this is my thing. You want to play.
Hadn't it gotten out
But
of...
you pay.
Right.
You pay for it at the end of the
Were
day.
they humiliated when they were being pelted with the eggs?
Humiliated. There's this prick trying to sing Take Your Daughter to the Slaughter with a fucking eggshell in his mouth.
They didn't leave the stage. They continued to play.
Continued to play. They were covered.